Hello, I'm Necropolo and today I'm going to build something. Today I will start tracking guitars for the new Ørdøg album, one of the bands where I play. I use a very simple rig. It's about tracking line guitars and just provides some dirty sound as well. The line level is for later reamping, running the guitar signal through an amplifier or some amplifier it doesn't matter. And the dirty guitar is just for the feel, playing metal riffs with clean sound, it doesn't feel right. So that's about it. Okay, the first thing in the chain is a Klotz cable. I've been using Klotz cables and neutrik plugs for over 25 years. So it's evident that I will use them for recording too. On stage I use a normal cable by Klotz, but for recording I use Klotz Titanium because of its open, nice sound. Cables don't have sound really, but different materials stand in the way of the guitar signal different way because of their different resistance and conductivity. So this cable doesn't tend to stand too much in the way. So, next in the line is a DI box. Very simply put, it works just like a translator, because guitar gear and recording gear use two different languages, if you like. Guitar gear runs unbalanced, 2 poles, and recording gear uses 3 poles, and is called balanced. Maybe in the future I will shoot a video about these devices. Besides this conversion, also it splits my guitar signal that goes into my amp sim. Here we go. This little guy is an AMT Electronics P1. It's a quite nice analog emulation of a PV5150 amplifier. Besides the good sound, I use these devices because they have zero latency. Okay, in a computer-based recording system, there is no such a thing that, zero latency, because the computer needs some time to calculate all this stuff. The recording interfaces today are very quick. Many of them go well below 5 milliseconds of latency. It's not a big deal, but if you add, programs just like software-based amp sims, then this time extends a little. Again, it's not a big deal, because most players can live happily with amp sims running on a PC or a Mac, and they record super precise guitars. Well, not me. Whenever I used PC-based amp sims to record my guitars, my timing started to wobble a lot. And I think it has nothing to do with the software itself. It's just me and my sense of timing. Okay, let's connect the parts. So that's about it. Maybe a couple of words about the audio interface I'm using and my production tool, Reaper. So I use my Focusrite Clarett interface, and there's nothing fancy wiring. I just go into its inputs and that's it. It has pretty nice preamps, especially having an air mode that is some sort of emulation of very famous and very cool Focusrite Isa preamps. I love the sound of Isa preamps, so it's on. So that's all about it. Okay, let's check Reaper, my DAW. Why, I hate this word, though. Yep. I use a very simple recording session. So I have my guide track that is drums mainly. Up here I have all the tracks in the same session. My DI or clean guitar goes here for later reamping, and my dirty guitar for the feel goes there. I record it as well. And I record everything 3 times. 3 rhythm tracks, 3 solos, 3 everything. What else? Yes, in this phase, the songs are sort of flexible. So instead of learning the whole song from, nose to toe, I just record the parts. It's useful because of 2 things. Thing 1, you don't have to chop the song into parts because it's already chopped into parts. Song structures are sort of flexible in this phase. They can change a lot later. So it's useful to have these interconnected parts instead of one solid track. And thing 2, I just have to focus on one thing at a time. For me, it's much more efficient. Okay, that's all about it. Thank you for watching and see you somewhere in time.